Maldonado dancing in the desert to Daniel, one of the unicorns, born and raised here in Nashville, Tennessee. And yeah, that cosmic country has been getting pretty popular around the globe. Unlike Scott Mulvahill, not born and raised here, but you've been here for a long time. I feel like you've been here for a long time.
I have, yeah, a long time.
Do you remember what year you moved here to Nashville?
It was 2010.
2010.
I remember because I know.
Are you even that old?
And I'm only 19. It's crazy.
That's awesome, man. Well, we're grateful to have you here. We got Scott Mulvahill here in the Volume.com studio. Going to be out at Eastside Bowl this Saturday. Scott Mulvahill is presenting Database and Slapdragon. Is it Database or Database?
You can say either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to break this. It's actually going to be in 2 acts out at Eastside Bowl this Saturday. And so is this Volume.com in studio. We're on Volume.com. You can take a peek into our tiny studio. Volume.com/lightning100. Not Scott's first time here. He's been here a bunch. And we've got him back here, and you're always doing something different, right? You're like, I
can't make it easy, man. No way.
You had to like invent something for this to even happen. It didn't even exist. Like,
that's true, actually. Yeah.
So talk us into this here. This is Database. This is not Slapdragon.
Right. So okay, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing solo music and I played the upright bass for 7 years now, and so I had this dream of doing my songs, which I usually play on acoustic bass solo. I was like, what if there could be all these other sounds happening? Because sometimes when I play acoustic bass, I'll play it like it's a drum. I'll play a kick sound or a snare sound and just sort of approximate those. And it crossed my mind, and I just had this vision for an instrument that could actually produce those sounds and whatever else I want. And so I designed and built this. It's called the Database. And I'm stoked to bring it here to Lightning. It's... this is my first time in here with it, and my first time doing a lot with it. It's a new thing for me, so I'm pumped to play it for you.
Nice, and everyone can go out and see you play it at Eastside Bowl this Saturday. Doors are at 7, show starts at 8. 18 and over, event tickets and info at scottmulvahill.com. And it's got sights and sounds.
It does. It does.
So it's about to sound like, there's a couple Scott Mulvahills here in the studio,
right.
but it's all him. But his design too. This is pretty incredible. We need to take a photo of this. You can take a peek actually. Volume.com/lightning100 and look into the live stream here. We're live here on the radio and on our Volume.com channel. We'll post this. We'll give this video to Scott. Let him put it on his socials as well, and at Lightning100. Okay, so tell us about what you're going to play now.
Well, check it out. Like, these are little pads that I've built here, and so by telling them what to play, I can just make them do interesting things. And then, because I've been working my way out of like little clips and sounds into whole songs, can I debut a song for you here on the radio?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. This is one that I'm going to play on Saturday, among others. It's called Human Kindness. We need human kind. We need human kind. We need human kind. We need human. We cut the tree of good and evil, forgot the pain of other people. Read the headlines, child. There's an illness running wild, a sickness of the human heart. It poisons the mind, it makes you go blind. Here, let me read your chart. Whitney. Say what people are fearing. It's tragically simple. We all feel the ripples. How long can we take the abuse? With love's in need of love this morning. So let this be the final warning. If we can't turn around, we'll run into the ground, and hindsight won't be any use. And no, we need. We need, we've forgotten, remind us. To choosing, do we have the courage to be human?
Lightning 100. That is Scott Mulvahill live in the Volume.com studio. And man, he was having some fun there. That was pretty amazing to get to see here in the studio. And we'll definitely have to get this video posted so they see it. And of course, they can see it this Saturday out at Eastside Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Because there are sights and sounds. It's his stand-up bass was lighting up. I love how raw this looks. Because you truly invented what is happening here, and I can see like the circuit board on there, and so it kind of. I feel like if it was
tells
fancy,
you anything, I was soldering it this morning.
Okay,
so yeah. I was like. Making sure it worked for you guys. So.
Great. Well, you did great. That's the database or the database. And that is Scott Mulvahill, one of the premier upright bassists, singers, songwriters, and frontmen in the country. Lives here in Nashville, Tennessee since 2010. I just still can't believe that.
I know, man.
14 years ago.
Yeah.
We got Scott, and he's been in and out of the studio and on all the stages in town over the years, doing all kinds of crazy things, bringing in people to the studio that I never thought I would get to meet in my entire life.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, in fact, I was going to ask you how it went because New Year's Eve,
yes.
You did this again. It wasn't your first time doing this.
We did the Paul Simon show. Yeah.
The Paul Simon show where you do Graceland in its entirety with the original bass player.
Yep, Bakiti Kamalo is his name. Yeah.
And I'm always afraid to say his name because that's...
Well, it's an unusual one for people on this side of the world. So
right?
I understand. Yeah.
And to hear his story, it's like...
Oh, amazing. Isn't
wow.
it?
He was like, man, I'm just going to go in and blow their minds because this is my ticket out of here.
Yeah.
And it certainly worked because he said, he didn't even know if Paul was going to use the tracks or much less take him on tour afterwards.
Right. Well, and for those of you who might not know what we're talking about, I've done this Paul Simon Graceland show a couple times, and Bakiti, the bass player on that record, and Paul's bass player, has become a good friend. And so I love him so much. I mean, that was a blast when we did it New Year's. Fingers crossed we'll get to do it again, you know, so.
I hope so, because you've done it like the Basement East maybe, and like, I've seen it a couple times here. But this one was special because you had some guests. Not just him. You had some other special guests too.
Tons of great guests. Like, I had my friend Beth Nielsen Chapman on there. I had Bo Reinhardt from Need to Breathe out there, and it was
stacked.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was stacked. It was a great time, and Jake and Shelby came and did some stuff with us. It's a big party. That music is so joyful and fun, and that's like a perfect way to bring people together around something that we all love. And I like it too because the record is almost 40 years old now, so we all like found it at different times in our lives, and you know, and I found it when I was a teenager, and it's fun to connect with people over that record.
Yeah, well, and it's inspired so many. I mean, so many artists that we play here on the station.
Yeah.
If you dive into what things inspired them, that record, did it for so many. So we got Scott Mulvahill here in the Volume.com studio. It's Saturday night. He's going to be at Eastside Bowl, and there's going to be 2 acts, and we just heard the first act.
Yes, so I'm going to do a set with Database here, and then I, with some good friends, started an acoustic funk band called Slapdragon, and it is so much fun. I have so much fun making music and playing that music with my friends who are in it with me, and they're going to join me. We'll maybe do a little changeover and get us set up. And
is this the full Slapdragon or mini Slapdragon?
This is like 3 out of 5. This is 3 out of 5 because we only got so much room in here. Yeah. so at the
you're
show,
like 2 people with this giant bass.
At least 2. Yeah, at least 2. And so my friend Laura Behrens is here. My friend Kent Crawley, they're both here, and at the show, we'll have drums, and our friend Nate Felty will play drums, and Oliver Craven will play guitar and mandolin with us as well. But today, in studio, we're just going to do a little acoustic trio version.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're coming back with Scott Mulvahill, and we'll hear the small version of Slapdragon. That was Scott Mulvahill, recorded here in the Volume.com studio. Been a couple years, I believe, since we had that session here. We got him back here today, and he's got some friends with him, some different friends than that time. He's got Laura and Kent here, and this is Slapdragon, at least a portion of the band.
3/5 of Slapdragon.
As much as we could fit into our tiny studio, basically.
Exactly.
Well, great. Well, this is great, and this is going to be the first show of the band.
Yeah, this is our debut. We've been writing this music, getting it all ready for about a year, right?
Almost
a year.
We met a year ago.
And
so it was like August that we really wrote a bunch of these songs, including the one we're about to play.
Can you tell us how you end up meeting?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Getting coffee. I'm like, hey.
No, it was actually at our friend Petar Janich's birthday party, and Petar is an insane person in the best way. We love you, Petar. And he was having a crazy birthday hang at the Flamingo, where there's like a weekly soul jam, and I met Laura and was just like, hey, nice to meet you, and our friend introduced us, and then I heard Laura sing at the jam, and I was like, yeah.
Excellent. You're like, we need to start a band.
Yeah, we need to start a band. Yeah, you want to write some songs? Yeah, exactly.
Well, great. Well, we're excited to get to see it. It's going to be out at Eastside Bowl this Saturday. So, and this is Act 2, just like there'll be 2 acts this Saturday at Eastside Bowl, where you get to hear Database. Will Database go on first or second?
First.
Okay, so we're gonna start off 8 o'clock with Database, where the genius of Scott Mulvahill has invented an instrument.
Genius and madness.
Yes, right. So, hopefully all the soldering's done. And we're good to go between here and Saturday out at Eastside Bowl. And so then you'll take a break, just like we did on this in-studio session. We're back live on volume.com/lightning100 right now. So if you haven't done it yet, you can peek into our tiny studio here, and you're going to have the band. And it's not just you 3. 3 on stage. It'll be 2 more.
Yeah. Drums and another friend of ours playing guitar. That's Nate Felty on drums and Oliver Craven on mandolin and guitar.
And just like you had to invent the database, you're kind of inventing your own little genre of music. The acoustic funk band, the groovy bluegrass.
Yeah.
All right.
Groovy bluegrass. I like that too.
You like it?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Good.
Trademark.
Groove grass.
Boom. Groove grass. All right. Well, let's get that groove grass going as we get ready for the show Saturday night. Tell us about this song. So this is a song the band has written.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the concept of girl dinner?
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell us about Girl Dinner.
Girl dinner is what is girl dinner? It could be anything. Basically,
isn't girl
what
dinner?
isn't girl dinner is a better question.
Okay.
You are busy and you're tired and you just throw some stuff together on a plate and make it work. That is
Okay.
girl dinner.
Okay.
There is like an online trend with this song, and we thought that they could use a better song.
Well, yeah, we were like this. The girl dinner is a genius concept, but the song
Absolutely.
is trash, and we need.
No offense.
We
The
need
concept is
a
amazing.
better. We need a better girl dinner song.
Yeah.
All right. This is Slapdragon live on Lightning 100.
I be in my PJs, showing off my fashion, sitting on the sofa, keeping up with the Kardashians. So thank you for the invite, but I ain't going out tonight. It's kind of you to offer, but all I need to buy the golden winner. Pass me the salad, I don't need to spend a 1 minute. Then you're in it. Hummus on everything. Sky is the limit. Ain't stopping. No mess, no mopping. I take it. No shake and bake. It's girl dinner. I don't even use a plate. Hey. Almost out of protein. Shove a slice of turkey meat. Follow it with jelly beans. I just need some calories. Don't knock it till you try it. No use trying to fight it. If the vibes outside just ain't right, stay in for the night and make a golden winner. Pass me the salad, I don't need to spend a 1 minute. Then you're in it. Promise on anything. Sky is the limit. Ain't stopping. No mess, no mopping. I take it. No shake and bake. It's girl dinner. I don't even use a plate. Hey. Pass me the salad, I don't need to spend a 1 minute. Then you're in it. Hummus on anything. Sky is the limit. Ain't stopping. No mess, no mopping. I take it. No shake and bake. It's girl dinner. I don't even use a plate.
Lightning 100. That was so much fun. That is Slapdragon with some girl dinner for you. You can get it out at Eastside Bowl this Saturday night. Doors are at 7. Show starts at 8 as Scott Mulvahill presents Database and Slapdragon. Man, this is gonna be a fun show.
That's gonna be great. I
So
just
excited.
I can't wait to make music with these people.
Yeah, that was really fun, and that's the slimmed down Slapdragon.
Yeah. There's funky drums, and yeah, it's good.
We're going to be doing some groove grass for you out at Eastside Bowl Saturday night at 8. 18 and over event. ScottMulvahill.com if you want tickets and info. I don't know if you got Slapdragon Are you on the socials? Is there some Slapdragon socials we need to follow? Okay.
Instagram mainly right now, and YouTube. We're on YouTube as well.
All right.
We are just like
Slapdragon.
we're so new. This is our first show, so we're. But follow us on Instagram and.
That's a great name. I love the name. I mean,
Thank
like
you.
I didn't know there were any names left. You found a good one.
Yeah, we found.
Good
one.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of inventing
nailed it.
happening here. Well, we're gonna have some fun and grateful. Thank you so much for coming in and
Thank
playing
you,
for us
Dan.
today
Thank
here
you so much.
at the station.